In Queensland 1867 the government was broke. The politicians couldn't get their pay. They didn't like it very much and they hollered out for help. Then along came Jimmy Nash and saved the day. He headed up for Gympie with adventure in his heart. It pays to try your luck, so he'd been told. He stuck a shovel in the ground and the possums heard him yell, "By cripes, that isn't dirt, it's ruddy gold." Then came the great Gympie gold rush, a wild and roaring time, and gold, gold, gold was the cries. They ate up all the kangaroos and cut down all the trees and dug up everything except the sky. There were shearers, there were sailors, there were carpenters and cops, and everybody who could swing a pick. The Scotties and the Geordies, the Paddies and the Poms, and the Chinese wildly panning on the creek. It was the great Gympie gold rush, a wild and roaring time, and gold, gold, gold was the cries. They lived in tents and humpies and they drank a lot of grog, and they never noticed how the time went by. Then in the 37 pubs where men would boast of wealth, a nasty little rumour went around. They said the gold was running out, and in a little while there'd be nothing left in Gympie but the ground. So ends the great Gympie gold rush, a wild and roaring time, and no more gold was the cries. They harnessed up the horses and they whistled up the dogs, and they said the gold was busted, so goodbye. Now on the silent Monkland field a mine museum stands. You can see the worn-out mining tools once held by eager hands. And if you take a keg of rum and place it on the floor, the ghosts of the Gympie miners come crowding round the door. It was the great Gympie gold rush, a wild and roaring time, a time that long ago has passed away. There's just a shred of memory, some relics of the past, to remind us of the bygone golden days, to remind us of the bygone golden days.